So welcome to another episode of Ricardo's Kitchen. So today we're going to be preparing for you ripe banana fritters. So before I begin, so just like, subscribe, and share to my channel, and let's get into it. So the ingredients that I'm going to use today to make my ripe banana fritters, or obviously ripe banana, cinnamon, vanilla, a little bit of salt, like a pinch of salt, ground nutmeg, flour, brown sugar, and my secret ingredients, as I always call it, rose and almond. Okay, so let's start preparing our our ripe bananas. Okay, first we're gonna get our bananas and crush them like this. If you have like a whisk, that'll be easier, but being that I'm in Germany at the moment in the barracks, I don't have a whisk, so I just use a spoon and crush my bananas all out just like that. So after we've gotten our bananas, ripe bananas, nicely crushed, we're just going to add just a little pinch of salt, just a pinch, not too much. There we go. And then we're going to add a pinch of cinnamon. There we go. And then we're going to mix this in. We add our cinnamon. I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of nutmeg. There we go. So after we add our nutmeg, we're going to add just half a teaspoon of vanilla. There we go. We add our nutmeg, we just add a teaspoon of vanilla. Get it all mixed in there nicely. We mix all the ingredients in this batter, okay? So we're going to put half a teaspoon of the rose and almond. There we go. And then we're going to mix that in, nice. It's coming along pretty good. You can smell that sweet aroma from the rose and almond. So now we're going to add our brown sugar and our flour, okay? Now we're going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to mix that in. Coming out nicely. We normally add our flour last because we want to make sure that the batter is not too hard or too soft. Just right. We're going to mix our sugar in. All the ingredients coming along nicely. There we go. And then we're going to add our flour. So the flour, we add our flour as much as we need to have a nice batter. So I'm going to pour some flour in, and we mix it in as we go along. This batter normally takes roughly about half pound of flour. And if it's too thick, you could add a little water to it, okay? Coming along nicely, there it is. Just add a little more flour to it. There you go. So kind of try to mix this batter evenly. Make sure it's all being distributed evenly. Smell. You guys should be able to smell this. This smells pretty good. And this is what we've been looking for. See? Nicely running. It's not too runny and it's not too thick. So now that our batter is prepared, nice and evenly. There we go. And you don't want to over mix this, because you don't want to overwork the batter. Okay, it's just perfect. All right, I'm about to get my frying pan on the stove in a nice hot flame, and then I'm going to start pouring it in with a spoon. Okay, some oil in the pot, and I'm let that heat and then heat up to about 350, and I'm going to turn it down to medium, because I like to get my pot hot pretty quick, and then I turn it down to a medium flame so the fritters doesn't burn. Okay, so we're going to turn the stove on high to get the pot heat up a little quickly, and then once the pot is heating up, we're going to turn it down onto a medium flame, because you don't want fritters to start burning once you put them in the pot. I'm going to use a large spoon and put this in the pot as we go along. There we go. Just let that slide off the spoon into the pot. There we go. And let's put 3 of them in, 3 spoons of it inside there separately. Okay. There we go. Another one right here. And as you can hear, that start to sizzle. There we go. One more. And banana fritters cook pretty quickly and pretty easy. And what I like with also banana fritters is because of the sugar that's in there, it gives like these tiny little holes that the oil could go through and cook it pretty fast. Okay, so it doesn't take that long to make. Alright, so I'm gonna leave those to start fry, and I'll flip them over once it gets a nice golden brown color we're looking for. They're frying, so I'm about to flip them over to get that nice little color that we're looking for, nice golden brown color. Looking pretty lovely as we just flip them over on the other side. Look at that nice golden brown. We're trying to get the other side nicely cooked. And fritters don't normally take that long to fry once the pot is pretty hot, and you turn it down after it gets super hot, so you don't want it to burn. It should be good when you have like a nice non-stick pan. So it'd be nice to have a non-stick pan so it doesn't stick to the bottom when you're frying it. And this probably take about 5 to 8 minutes tops when you're making like a batch for about 2 or 3 people. Guys, ripe banana fritters. I'm actually making some more for my friends, but pretty much it's finished. So you can make this for a breakfast meal, or you can make this for a lunch meal. So it's pretty nice and easy and pretty quick. You could pair this with like tea in the morning, or if you want to make porridge with it, you know, you can just have it just as it is. So there it is. So like, subscribe, and share this video to all your friends and everyone in your family, and comment on the section below, the description below, and let me know what you think. Thank you.